kind of changes the whole Zulabar feel from an ethnical feel to now it's like this very revolutionized, modern looking, with a lot of different lighting and stuff like that. Not particularly sticking to genres, just anything electronic music based. From sort of live acts, DJs to psytrance, electro, drum bass, dubstep. That's just like into volcanology. Just we're pretty open to any concept that we can come in and get creative behind. What we want to do is put a lot of the younger guys with the more experienced guys and international, and give them a chance to like expose themselves, expose the music. And I think with that backing and with this experience we know now, I think there's a lot in store for us.
If we listen to some of the local acts producing and stuff, like it's just as good as the international stuff.
International, but yeah, definitely. We've got some of the best guys in the world. From this month, we're going to be doing like events often at Zilla Lounge, often up in Stellenbosch, giving our guys a chance to play like a place to showcase themselves on a weekly basis.
I started out making breakbeat, and 5 years ago there was a really good breakbeat scene in the UK, and that's sort of gone downhill. And so where I was used to be making breakbeat, I'm kind of not really making breakbeat anymore. And so for me, I've actually seen quite a big change, like in terms of what I make and the parties I'm playing and the parties I go to. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, you know. I think people's tastes are always going to change, and you kind of have to sort of, keep up with what's going on and keep things interesting for yourself, rather than doing the same thing all the time. You kind of seen in England as well in the last 5 years, you've seen the rise of dubstep, which has like taken over everything now, which, I haven't got too involved in dubstep, but it's like definitely a major force in the UK. Turn the camera, we've got Haezer just sat over here. Can you see the camera? Turn the camera around. Give him a wave, please.
The scene in Europe, they grew up on techno, where my crowd here, my following here, grew up on rock and roll. And I can see it in the crowd. I can see like these guys and girls, I know you weren't like raving like 10 years ago, you were listening to rock and roll. Where in Europe, they actually grew up on techno, like that's their background. They've been in the club for the past 10 years. They know every single song you play. And they respond to what they know. In South Africa, they respond to your energy you give off, and they have a party. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine in Vienna, and during the week, there was nowhere to go. He's like, we have parties during the weekends. Cape Town, Monday night, Mercury's like student night. Tuesday, Untamed Youth, like indie dance. Wednesday night is like assembly, where you can hear electro, dubstep, drum and bass, whatever. Thursday is drum and bass night at Fiction. Friday, discotheque. Saturday is a big party, and then Sunday, like whatever. And nowhere else in Europe have I seen that. Dude, like the scene in Cape Town is ridiculous. We have every Friday, we have 1,000 kids dying to hear dance music. 300 people waiting at the door, 9 o'clock at night. Dude, the scene here, it's amazing. Honestly, I can say the crew we have in Cape Town, from opening DJ to closing DJ to guy playing before the headliner and after, we have one of the most talented crews that I've seen wherever I've went.
It was so awesome, man. I had such a good time.
Remember, bro.
I'm so recovering.
Yeah. Really funny, I'll tell you.
Party Lounge set was crazy, bro. Loved every second. We were playing on stage, joined by Haezer. It was crazy, bro. Crazy stuff. Loved it.
At the moment, I think it's amazing.
Best in SA, hands down.
It kills Durban. It kills Durban. Like, there's just so much talent out there. So many upcoming artists. Like, there's so many big names in the scene at the moment. Like, it's awesome to be working with everyone and having a great time, man.
It's healthy, dude. It's just healthy competition. Everyone is positive about it. No one's being a dickhead as usual. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, so for some reason people in Cape Town just seem to gel like in the music scene. It just seems to happen that people respect you if you work hard. Obviously if you have an ego, you're going to be shunted down because you're being a dickhead, but people, they don't, they play really well. I'm really a big fan. I mean, me from Joburg coming to Cape Town is a breath of fresh air to me, you know.
Yeah, dude, I reckon there's nothing but good stuff coming out of it. It's like I said, but there's no room to be arrogant. It's a small industry, everyone knows everyone gets along. So I mean, it's lekker, really. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, and it only gets better from here.
Riot Squad. Ace. We taking off tonight. Okay. Let's go.